welcome back to my channel. My name is Casey and today I'm going to do a get ready with me. So I'm going to do a talk through and just kind of chit chat and just kind of catch up on what I'm doing with my life right now basically. I've done a lot of voiceovers lately and I think that it's time to catch up, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully this won't be 20 minutes long, I'm hoping, but you never know. So to start out, I am going to use a new product for my primer. So it's going to be kind of like a first impressions for this, I guess, if you want to say. This is from the brand BioBell. This is just a sheet mask. You leave it on for 5 minutes and it's supposed to be a primer. It says it's with tea tree oil, rosehip extract, and vitamin C. It enhances radiance, minimizes pores, and even skin tone, which we all know that I could use. I have a lot of redness in here, and it's a primer. So it says prep the skin for a flawless makeup application. Let's open it up. I used one of these this morning. I got this in my BoxyCharm last month, and I am just barely using it, so it's probably fine. We're gonna start it, 5 minutes going, and I am gonna let this just kind of get pressed into my skin, and then I'll be right back. I'm not gonna film the full 5 minutes because who wants to see me with a sheet mask on my face for 5 minutes? Okay, so time is up and I'm back. I'm just gonna let this soak into my skin a little bit. It says to rinse it, but I mean, like, I don't know, I feel like that's, I don't know. I'm just gonna massage it into my skin so that it's everywhere. All the serum's like all over my face still, if you can't tell. So I'm just gonna take this, I'm not gonna rinse it because I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose with the whole primer, you know? So I'm just gonna like dab it so I can get all the excess off, but still have a good base. So today I'm going out with my good friend Emily and her mom, and so I don't think I want to do anything too crazy. Like, we're gonna go out to get some dinner, so I'm gonna kind of keep it a little low-key. So to start off, I'm gonna jump into my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's one of my holy grails. I just got a new one, so then I'm gonna use my beauty blender and start dotting that around my face. So for an update in my life, there's nothing really exciting going on. I'm going to New York next week. I'm super excited to go. I've never been before. We're gonna stay in Brooklyn, and I'm just really excited to see what it's like over there. I've been to the East Coast, but never to New York. I've been to like South Carolina, Maryland, you know, just that. My uncle lives in Maryland, and we go to South Carolina for trips sometimes. So we stay in a beach house with the family. So that's kind of fun. So now I'm gonna do my concealer. I'm gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape. As always, this is in the shade Fair Neutral. And I'm gonna put some just hanging out right here. Oh, the giveaway, that was so fun. Congratulations to Miss Janet. She was the winner of the giveaway for the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. That was a lot of fun, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Okay, so now I'm going to jump into my translucent setting powder from Laura Mercier. And I'm gonna take that on my Morphe M401 brush. I love this big brush for setting. It's so nice. And I love this translucent setting powder. Like, I literally use it all the time. I had somebody suggest or ask, suggest, recommend, I don't know. She watched one of my previous videos where I was like, wow, I wish you guys were right in front of me. And she was like, you should do a live video. And I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so fun, you're right. And so I was thinking about doing a live video maybe on my Facebook, because I don't have YouTube Red, which is what you have to use on YouTube to go live. So I was thinking about just doing it on Facebook because that's super easy. So if you are interested in that, if you would like me to do that, go ahead and comment down below to let me know. And I can set up a time and maybe give you a little bit of notice and be like, oh hey, maybe make it like a regular thing where like on Thursday afternoons I go onto YouTube or onto Facebook and I go live. Would that, I don't know, would that be fun? Like, do a live get ready with me and then I can chat back and forth with you guys. So going back to the story with how I'm going out with my friend and her mom for dinner tonight, every time I see my friend's mom, I look different. And I feel really bad for her because she's always like, are you Casey? And I'm like, yeah, like we've only met a couple of times. And the first time we met, she thought I was a lot older than I was, like a couple of years older. And the next time she met me, she's like, are you Casey? And I was like, yeah, like, sorry, I never look the same. And now, and like I had like my hair pulled up, like baggy shirt on, like no makeup on, and now I'm gonna be like full face glam, like I'll straighten my hair. I honestly hate doing contour. Like, does my contour even look good ever? I just do like, usually I'll just do like a really light amount like that and then just like cover it with my beauty blender. Peanut, you are the cutest kitty ever. So next, I'm gonna jump into the Balm Cabana Boy blush, and this is this guy. I don't know how I still have this. Like, I guess I've gotten pretty far into the pan, but I've used this so much and it's lasted me for so long. I don't know how, but I'm not upset. I've had it for a long time. But I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics blush brush to apply this bad boy. Like, honestly, I have no idea how any of my makeup lasts me so long, because I feel like people hit pan and I'm like, have you used that for 7 years? Because dang. Jumping into the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm gonna take my Morphe M521 brush and I'm gonna pick up the shade Silk Cream, which is right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna start blending this into my crease. So I started working at an apartment complex and left Starbucks. I don't live at it, but it's like, it's part of the company that I live at. So I like work and live at the same company, if that makes sense. They're just different properties. And so far it's been so amazing and I've been obsessed with it. Like, it's been so fun. I'm gonna take the shade right here called Buns on a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm gonna start just deepening up my crease area. So when I first got the job at the apartment complex, I told myself I was like gonna get full face glam every day, and I was gonna like look the best I ever have every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, do eyeshadow and contour and all of that every day. I think I did for the first 2 days, and then I've done that ever since. Like, I've done like a really light layer of foundation and concealer and my brows. And sometimes I'll do mascara, but my mascara has been super flaky on me lately, like all mascara has. And so, and like it runs down my face, and it's been really hot over here lately, so it's hard to wear mascara unless I get waterproof mascara, which I don't like waterproof mascara, so I don't get waterproof mascara. And so I've just been like pretty much a bum. Also, I'm really sad because I bought this shirt for work, the one that I'm wearing right now, and the second time I wore it, I got bleach all over it. So I'm gonna take this shade right here on a Morphe M411 brush, and this is Central Park. And I'm gonna deepen up the, it's a lot darker than I anticipated. Holy cow. Good morning, princess. She doesn't really want to talk right now. So now I'm gonna mix Soda Pop and Abyss, these two right here, on a Morphe Y22 brush. And I'm just gonna like put that on the outer corner. And I'm gonna pick up the shade Mocha right here on that M411 brush, 411 brush if you wanna be precise. And just so I can get like a little bit of a warmer brown in there. And I'm gonna try to blend that out a little bit. Every time I film, I literally have no vision. I mean, there's been a couple times where I'm like, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna do this. Like, I'll have an idea of like colors that I want to use, but normally like it 100% changes. And to quote Malika Bay, that's the thing with makeup. You have an idea in your head and then you do it and it turns out different, but something you love. Somebody commented that on my YouTube video and I loved it. I loved the saying and I was like, yes, you are so right. And I was like, that's 97% of the stuff. And I haven't commented back to you, so I'm sorry, but I read it and I wrote it on my mirror right there. I have a big mirror behind where I'm filming right now, and I wrote it right there so I could see it every day. So I'm gonna pick up this brush. It's technically a concealer brush, but I hate using brushes as concealers, or for concealers, so they get turned into shadow brushes, flat shader brushes. And I sprayed it down with some Photo Finish primer water, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Twerk in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm gonna pick up my Morphe E10 brush, also spritz that down, and I'm gonna pick up Twerk again. And let's try this again. So I think out of the whole palette, like this is the first shade that I'm not like to die for in love with. Just kind of having some issues with it. This blue just like completely turned it into a different color, all thanks to that lighting. So I'm gonna pick up some of Royalty, just for fun, basically, and just put it over top of the blue. I love mixing like blues and purples together like that, like blue and purple shimmers, because they look so good together. I'm gonna pick up some more Mocha and start to blend all this out. Okay, so to start off on my lower lash line, I'm gonna pick up my Sephora not precision smudge brush, just my smudge brush. And I'm gonna pick up some of Mocha, and I'm gonna start dragging that under my lower lash line. Damn, that's a lot darker than I thought it was. I'm gonna pick up some of Silk Cream on a Morphe M321 brush, and I'm gonna drag that under my lower lash line and blend out Mocha because I look really scary. So I'm gonna take my Aqua eye pencil from Makeup Forever. Oh, I forget that they don't do colors. It's M10. It's just black. So I'm gonna go back into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to pick up this lightest shade on a Morphe R8 brush. I just need to brighten it up down here. If there's anything that I've taught you in YouTube, I feel like it's work with it. So going back in on a cleaned off Morphe M321 brush, I'm gonna pick up this shade right here. It's called Beam. I'm gonna add a little bit of brightness in here. Now some brow bone highlight. So very quickly, I'm gonna go through and do my lashes. I'm gonna use this Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, I don't know, N-O-I-R, Noir. Noir. And I got this mascara as like a points perk at Sephora, and I love it. My bottom lashes are about as long as my top lashes. So I'm gonna use my Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive, and I'm gonna take that on a Zari Cosmetics highlighting brush. This highlight is everything in life, and like putting it on my skin, as you can see, it just like sinks into my skin, and it makes me feel like a glowing golden goddess, as I've said previously. You've heard me say that before, and I'm gonna say it again. So on top of that, I'm gonna take some of Too Faced Love Light Blinded by the Light highlighter. I'm gonna take that on my Morphe Y14 brush, and I want ramen. I want ramen. I'm gonna cool down the golden a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of silver to the gold. Really quick, I'm gonna spray some setting spray. And I'm spraying my Urban Decay All Nighter. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Jeffree Star Cosmetics Scorpio and put that on my lips. And I am going to straighten my hair, and then I'll be right back. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and all of that fun jazz. Keep watching out for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!